Your Excellency, dear Mrs. Spinoza, dear ladies and gentlemen, Annyeonghaseyo. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to hold a keynote here at the Global Renewable Energy Forum 2020. I wish I could have spoken to you in person, like I did last year in Bonn. Last year's motto was the road to carbon neutrality. And I think I can say we're already well on the way. This year's motto says for increased implementation and accelerated action. And this rightly reminds us of the necessity for action. The entire world faces at the moment challenges from the COVID-19 pandemic. The challenges are regarding our threat, the threat for our health, but it also concerns our economic stability and development. At the same time, climate change is becoming an ever more urgent threat around the world, but also in our two countries. And this is why in Germany we have decided to combine the fight against climate change with the measures regarding our economic recovery after the COVID-19 pandemic. Our Chancellor said, we cannot simply adopt a stimulus package that seeks to preserve the status quo. We need a package that is designed for the future. So the corona pandemic has not changed anything about our commitment regarding the climate change fight and also the direction of our energy policy. Our energy transition goals are as firm as ever, and our commitment to the Paris Agreement as well. We also want no delay in the implementation. On the contrary, we want to speed up the implementation. The energy transition sector has become an important part of the German economy. New technologies have created new economic opportunities, and German companies, technologies, and also business solutions are applied all over the world successfully. And this is why we are convinced energy transition is not only the key to climate protection, but also a stimulus for economic growth in difficult times as well. The transition, of course, and this recovery requires a variety of measures with great impact across all sectors, in electricity, heating, but also in transport and industry. So this is why we have a package now, a future package now, that is concerning also industry, also transport, also heating and electricity. Let me just name a few of the measures that we have in this package. First of all, the funding for our CO2 building renovation program, which is already existing, was extended and raised by another 2 billion euro. The cap on solar extension, on solar power expansion, was revoked, and the target for the expansion of offshore wind will be raised from 15 to 20 gigawatt in 2030. But not only here we have a higher ambition than before, also in the transport sector. The greening of the transport system has received provision of 2.5 billion euro for the local public transport, 5 billion euro in equity to improve the railway system, 2.5 billion to expand the charging infrastructure and also R&D funding for electric mobility and the battery cell production. Another 2.2 billion euros are subsidies for the purchase of electric vehicles for private consumers. And 1.2 billion euros are investment in the country's fleets and buses. A key element of the economic stimulus package is the national hydrogen strategy. Here, we've also combined this with an investment package to promote green hydrogen technologies, with 7 billion on the national level and 2 billion euro on the international level. The idea is to bring up the capacities for green hydrogen up to 5 gigawatt electrolysis capacity by 2030 in Germany alone. The top priority, though, is the market ramp up for the production of green hydrogen, not only in Germany, but also globally and around the world. We want to do this by cooperating with our partners, by joining forces with the countries that have the same interest. And I'm happy to say Korea is, of course, one of our key partners in this endeavor. In December last year, the ministers of our ministries, MOTI and BMWi, agreed to form a Korean-Germany energy partnership to move forward the energy transition of both of our countries. In this agreement, we have decided to promote new green technologies like the one I just mentioned. But also we want to cooperate on the expansion of renewable energies, on their system integration, but also on energy efficiency and nuclear decommissioning. I believe we have a huge know-how to exchange, and I'm sure this exchange will be very successful. We believe this partnership comes with great opportunities for the development of a secure, affordable and climate-friendly energy system, but also with huge opportunities for our industries. The key to achieving these goals is to facilitate the dialogue and the cooperation. And I'm happy to say that this conference provides an excellent platform for this exchange. I would like to thank the organizers and wish you all a successful conference. Thank you very much.